There's a couple A's in there. I'll take it. No S's though. Also, the cross marks are fights that I missed because this game, for some reason, has hidden verses. It has hidden fights. Alright, so now we got a choice of what we want to dress up as for the next mission. So we got some recolors that have like a couple stat benefits. Yellow Desperado suit. Nah. I think I know what we need to do for the Mexican mission. But before we do that, so this is the prologue body. Then we've got his MGS4 version, Grey Fox, and a couple more recolors that do various things. Yeah, I know a costume. Just for the sake of making sure this is marked as complete, I'm gonna buy the last of the upgrades for this. So this actually makes this blade weaker because it's a weapon meant for challenge runs. It has a higher ability. You can upgrade its ability to knock people out and lower how much damage it does. And I think now that's complete. There we go. I can also employ wigs, infinite ammo for sub-weapons, infinite fuel cell, to dismember any enemy except bosses. I'm actually going to use this because I don't use sub-weapons that often, except for like hostage situations, and I don't want to ever not have MP grenades. So that's not true, Henry. You have it in the cutscene, but he actually ditches the outfit when he goes into the sewers. You do need to actually select it in order to wear it during the mission. And you can't use it the first time you play through that mission, when you play through it regularly.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who
This is
knows
such a
you is
weird,
mind
like, in-universe joke of like, is Raiden an idiot? Does he actually think this is gonna work?
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
Yep. And he's here with us for the rest of the game.
¿Quién es ese güey? ¿Un mariachi? ¿No? ¿Un cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué?
I love that they immediately see through who's disguised. It's like, it's not working for even a second.
Adios, amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
It was 2013. It was a different time. We were all a little more weirder,
right.
edgy,
I'm in the
racist.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated
Yep.
research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can.
So there's
Of
some
course,
truth to
you'll
it
have
then,
find
Jimmy.
first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping
Well, to be
waste,
fair, they
they've
said
gotta link up
Mexico, not
somehow.
Mexico City. It
Find
might be
that
on like the
connection,
outskirts.
Sneak into the lab and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea
Is
what kind of
that
research
character
they're doing there?
Henry Mexican?
Not really.
You know who I
Maybe
mean.
something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still,
No,
Be
not
careful.
not Jetstream.
I will
Not
stay
him.
ahead.
I mean,
You will provide backup.
the kid.
Sir, yes, sir.
I've forgotten his name
Commence
already.
Operation. Right.
Well, let's not spoil it for Chibi.
UGs are
He's
patrolling the sewers. Exercise
he is
caution.
okay. So this is where you're supposed to first encounter this enemy. Oh yeah, you're right. They said they were trafficking them in from somewhere.
better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Real bomb. Nothing? God damn it. So that is one of my favorite moves that I needed to have unlocked. It's straight up just the red hook kick. I wish the moves were more reliable to use. I wish they didn't require inputs, because I would love to be able to like mix stingers into my stingers into my attacks more regularly. Nope, nope, not the rocket launcher. That's not what I want. It still has the hat on top of it. So the slashing thing is exactly the same in the console and PC versions. The only difference is that the console versions cut you off earlier. Like they make it so that parts can't be cut any longer. You know, because you're making them into separate objects. So eventually the hardware just can't handle it. But in terms of mechanics, the way it works is pretty straightforward. Left stick turns the camera, lets you free aim. Right stick lets you do that, making us pull and release, or slash. If you hold in the left stick, you can actually walk, but it's super awkward and I never use it. There's pretty much no reason. They might have dash, I don't really remember. I remember them showing off like the watermelon video, like from the prototype version of Metal Gear Rising. The core idea more or less stayed the same. It's a lot more functional now, and you can't cut literally everything because they realized that made level design pretty much impossible. Oh shit! Look, that's a fucking giant mech. That's not there normally. Ah, goddammit. How did he know it was me? Could it have been the hat? So fun fact, this is the fucking mini boss at the end of this fucking entire chapter. It's just here now. And it doesn't do too well in confined spaces, it seems. I don't remember it ever being motion controls dash, because it was on the PS3, and like the way they showed it off very slowly, like doing it precise cuts, I think it was always the analog sticks.
Right. There is a
But I'd have
boy
to check
in
those
these
videos
sewers.
again, it's been a long time. Whoa, shit. Yeah, I think I can block it and carry the missiles. If I can aim it properly. Okay, there goes one of my health. Okay, this is a problem. I need to get out of the way of that RPG. You guys need to go. Okay, I need to test this. Can I parry this? No, I cannot. Maybe Blade Mode. You can cut them with Blade Mode. Okay, that's how you do it. Well, because I'm thinking about that dash, and it's like, other than the Wii, I don't know how they could have possibly made that work. Like, maybe they had motion controls for, like, steering it, to, like, adjust the precise angle. But, like, you're talking about, like, the 6-axis controller. It could barely do anything like that. Alright, Chibi, are you ready for best character? And Dash 2. George, that's his name. His name's George.
Get out of here!
Ninja! Cowabunga! Go ninja! Go ninja! Go!
A fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference in my fucking video game. No, worse than that. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat Vanilla Ice reference. I don't know, maybe that movie is popular where he's from. Yeah, this is rough. I'm gonna need to use... There we go. Yeah, that's a very specific thing. That is TMNT 2, the second live-action movie, where they couldn't use any weapons or fight anyone because of age ratings.
What you say?
And they had Vanilla Ice as a
You're
cameo.
Guyanese, from Guyana. You speak English? Yeah. I'm from America. Call me Raiden. My name George, like Georgetown. George.
You really
just like
didn't
all
need
them
the second
American
layer of subtitles.
presidents.
You really didn't.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No. I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother skunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all the organ.
So you ran.
Uh-huh. You shame me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you. Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain would
Okay,
get cut
you know
out.
what? I've realised
Well,
what's
yeah,
throwing
that's
me.
how they
It's not the
But them
accent.
boy with me no
It's that
understand.
this is
They like
clearly not a
Spanish
child.
or something. So me
This
the only
guy's at
one
least
for
like
escape.
25
Then that
or older.
machine come after me and
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
oh,
The accent's probably
So the kid got
legit,
into the
but like
sewers
the
through a
actor's
drainage
definitely not a
channel?
child.
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find the server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him.
We
You
have
just focus on
agents.
getting into
We
that
have
lab.
other people that can be
What
here.
you said is true about the organs? We need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Just check. I actually don't have a larger map. Just want to check around this corner because I suspect there's either a fight or a chest, possibly both. There we go, grenade. Why am I worried about picking up grenades? I have the wig that gives me infinite fucking sub-weapons. Alright. No, not that, but like we lost a lot of guys in the other country, and like nobody else is joining Raiden for these missions. No other field agents. Alright, so Chibi, Dash, do you remember the dirty magazines that are in Metal Gear? This is this game's version. A display that uses stealth camouflage technology to reflect light into a 3D image. It'll take more than a girly magazine to get the attention of a motion-suppressed cyborgs. This should do the trick. Some for everybody. There you go. At least once I'm going to try using that.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
The reason he says that is because it being for medical supplies, it's insulated, so cyborgs can't see through it. It also still has the hat.
Miss Trial mentioned someone from her past. Any idea who that could have been?
None. I checked her file again, couldn't find a thing. Definitely not Dolzaev. Probably not Sundowner either.
No. The way she put it, it didn't sound like anyone I've encountered so far. Maybe someone involved in backing Desperado.
If so, sounds like they're providing more than just financing. Maybe they share the same philosophy.
That'd be bad. People willing to die for their leaders aren't so easy to predict.
Yeah, but other than the wins, Desperado's cyborgs are all just hired contractors. They're probably emotion suppressed with nanos or drugs or whatever, but that's about it.
You're probably right.
So the main purpose that Wolf has throughout the story, because he never fights or anything for you, is he scouts ahead, so he gives you information about areas that are coming up.
Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
Because I choose to. I owe a debt, and I wish to repay it.
A debt, huh? How human of you.
I contest that statement. Many humans possess little or no sense of obligation at all. And many are entirely willing to trample their fellow man for personal gain.
I know. But is that it? I mean, you're willing to follow me, put yourself at risk just because of that? What do you think of what I'm doing here, for example?
A delicate question. I do find it difficult to rationalize your mission to rescue the children. If you wish to save children in need, there are hundreds of millions of others equally in need.
Thanks for the support.
However, we must still uncover the full extent of Desperado's activities. And as such, it is meaningless.
Lade
to
Wolf
debate
says,
best
won't somebody
practices
please think
without
of all the other
sufficient
children?
Information.
All right, then. No more questions, Your Honor.
Oh? Does he see it? I don't think he sees it. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's break out the armor breaker. Oh god. Camera, work with me here, please. Oh, this is real bad.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
He is going to see that line every single time one of these optional fights appears. With no variation in the line whatsoever. Hey, who's calling?
You're under attack!
arm breaker, pretty strong against armor.
And keep on coming.
Oh shit, there's more. Damn it, I wanted my fucking refill. There we go.
Get off!
Oh, there's no end to these fuckers. So, like, even the giant guys have spines? I mean, I guess it's not technically a spine.
Very good.
I think my biggest incentive, this is a bit of a tangent, but I think my biggest incentive right now to lose weight is the fact that sitting like this, my chest is killing me right now. Like, I feel like I'm in, like, the first stage of having a heart attack, but, like, perpetually. It fucking sucks. Like, I don't know what's causing it. It's just something about the way I'm sitting.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the this information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Get off!
Hello. Don't worry about it too much, Dash. It's fine. I make it sound really bad. It's just like it's definitely something about my posture. Because like sitting up straight now, like it's not so bad. Oh man, he's like, I am fucking like waist deep in sewer water in a cardboard box. That is all kinds of wrong.
Yes, Tovarich.
Are they done? There. So now, secret wall.
So, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
I love how he's got like the little string keeping the hat on, as if that would help even a little with what he's pulling off.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A
What?
dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
So now we get one of the weirder moments of the game, and I don't mean what I'm about to do with the UG. It's this specific room. So, I can stealth this to a degree. Okay, there's the big gorilla guys. Normally it's regular soldiers. Yeah. Snake was pretty good. But, killing all these guys without getting seen is, like, absurdly hard. Like, ridiculous, and it doesn't feel intended. But the game, like, chastises you if I get seen right now.
Right.
See?
I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
It's super weird, like, they give you shit for it, and it's like... I have, like, successfully stealthed that room once in all my games. Am I still using the armor breaker? Yes, I am. It's just making this uncomfortable. Well, I say that dash because, like, one of Snake's defining characteristics, or, you know what? No. This is a defining characteristic of just player characters in Kojima games, is if you are the...
Please do your
I'll
best
let him
to avoid
finish
being
first.
seen.
If you're the player character, anytime someone says anything to you, you will parrot back to them the last word as a question. Like, without feel. It's just how he writes characters. And, like, Snake sounds like a fucking moron in MGS 1 and 2. And he's... No, actually, no. In MGS 1 he does. He doesn't in MGS 2. Because then Raiden's the player character and Snake suddenly sounds smart. Because suddenly he's the one with all the answers. Hey, Chibi. Brains. This is where all the kids end up. Oh no, camera freaked out then. Stay with me, game. Yeah, I need to get rid of those missile guys. little awkward to use. Let's go with let's see, longsword. What's the one I'm looking for? There it is, Mirror Master.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh. We saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes. This must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus. Are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the
That's
other
a
kids George
fucking
was
lie.
talking about. He just escaped a few
We gotta
hours
do something
ago.
about those
They couldn't have
brains.
taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Probably best you stay out of there. We don't want to risk harming any of the brains.
Now we've got ourselves a brief little stealth mini
It
game.
is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
And you can even say hello.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind.
There's actually an
An
achievement
electric
for
shock
like
should
doing
knock
that to
them
every one of
unconscious.
those things in this room. Now, can I get over to there? Oh, I can get even higher. Hello. There you are, there's one of them. Now, I want to get that guy on the railing. Yes, well, I guess I could have done that a bit faster.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server.
I am so glad we have USB-C, so we don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore.
Trident,
Never right the
I
first
found
time you
something.
try.
In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Alright, we're gonna get our first glimpse of the man, the myth, the legend.
Then send us what you do have. We've already commenced the outplay.
The Sears program?
Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else.
Your work is astonishing.
And your work is late. We need this shit before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Make your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in the part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
You probably remember him from his rallies, Kevin. No, fuck that up. I've got to stop trying to get fancy with it. Although I could afford to try that leg sweep move more. Oh, I get it. Third try. Where are you? So one thing you can do is if you knock all of the guards out while you're playing as the tripod, then you can avoid that fight entirely. Although I think you still have to fight the little tripods, but they're not much of a threat.
Bad news, right? We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him
It's also like a one-way sewer. Like, it's hard to get
I'll have
lost.
our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Here it is, our boss from this chapter, who we've already fought, because fucking very hard one.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back. Careful, it is whole new battle now.
Oh fuck, there's two. My last fight. Oh, God. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Right, what's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden!
I was not expecting there to be two of them. God damn.
Let's switch to biped mode. Careful, it is whole new battle now.
No more playing around. Let's switch to Foxblade. There we go, one down. Holy fuck, I did not expect it to be that fast. Okay, no more Foxblade. Realized I had a rule that I wasn't going to use any of the secondary weapons until I like got past the boss that had them, and I completely forgot. And this is the worst fucking fight. I should be using this one. So you can Zandatsu the non-boss version, but not the boss version.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest. Ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world.
This game is a little... I want to point out, Dash, this game is from 2013. They didn't know.
Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what?
I don't know about that. I feel like half of them would investigate it and report guilt regardless of what they find, and the other side will do the exact opposite.
They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called law.
So does Mexico.
And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
Yeah. So those chests don't disappear then, apparently. So I don't know what was up with that windmill thing. Not windmill, the fan in the factory. Yeah, Dash? He has the right idea? Just storm their base in Denver, kill everyone? But that'd be crazy, you know? You'd never do that, right? Raiden's never operated. Raiden has never operated on US soil without like explicit approval. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm almost dead. Oh, missed it. No, I'm dead.
Can't be happening.
I should have used the dodge move that gives you invincibility frames. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the armor breaker because like that's the big problem because I can't break through their armor. I'm gonna take off Mistral's weapon because that's not helping me. I'm going to be stopping the stream soon. I'm just going to finish this chapter. Camera, come on, work with me here. So, for those who haven't played the game, and like might be wondering what the fuck's happening with my messing up my combos. So the way your defensive options work in this game is you have two. One of them you have to buy as an upgrade. You have your parry, which is you press your light attack button at the same time that you tap in the direction of an enemy. So if they're behind you, you tap backwards and square. So you're attacking and defending at the same time. It's a little weird and it takes some getting used to, but it also means that like if you're desperate, you can just mash in their direction to like consistently defend. Your dodge is you press square and X together, where it's an attack and a dodge. It's definitely, like, of all Platinum's games, it's definitely got the weirdest defensive options. And like the DLCs, the other characters have completely different defense options.
They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right. Shit!
Hey, stop right there!
George!
Raiden?
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos! Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out! Surrender! Or decide. The needs of the many, or the needs of the few.
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender! I won't ask again.
George, are you sure?
I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
And that's the end of chapter 2. He's okay, folks. They gave the kid a cyborg body. He's fine. I'm not even joking about that. That's how that ends. Is they give him a cyborg body. You see him in the next cutscene, but that's the end of this stream. I'm gonna stop there because I am like slightly dying over here. Alright, I'll see you guys on the Discord, and we'll probably finish this off next week. So hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.